my god, guess what time it is? It's time for me to take a test. Well, I don't have to take the test, but I want to do it already, so let's do it. Oh my god, I'm nervous because you guys know I've had 2 failed transfers already. It's my last embryo, my last 2 embryos I have, and I'm really nervous. It's 3 minutes, so let me look at my time. I don't want to look because I really hope I'm pregnant, but we'll see. I am nervous, and today's my birthday too, so I wanted to know because, well, I want to know. My doctor told me to not test until like my beta day, where you go do the blood work one. But it's been 7 days. A lot of girls get positive. So I just want to see it already, you know. And I've been having symptoms, but then I'm like, it could be the medicine. So I'm like, I mean, I'm being positive, but I'm also being realistic. And I'm just really nervous because my mom's like, I had a dream that you were pregnant and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, I hope it's true, because if not, like, I'm gonna be really sad. Oh my god, I don't want to look down because it's getting me really nervous. So if I'm pregnant, I want to surprise Rodrigo for my birthday, even though it's my birthday, you know, surprise him. But we'll see what happens. I tested and it's negative, but some girls get positives days after, so I mean, I'm sad now, but we'll see what my blood test in a week says. So I still trying to have some hope here. Hello, so welcome back to my vlog. I don't know what number it is, but it's my vlog it's my 3rd transfer in my in vitro journey. I just had it done. It took me forever to record this because, like I showed you prior to this, like I just showed you, it didn't work. My 3rd transfer was not successful, and it's hard to show videos like that, you know, when it's been 3 times already. Like, 3 times is a lot of times. If you were doing in vitro, you know, like the first 2 times, okay, the 3rd time you're like, okay, I'm gonna get pregnant. So I really thought I was gonna get pregnant. Like, I really thought it was going to be my time, but it wasn't. And it is what it is. It wasn't successful once again, so now I'm out of embryos. Like, I had 0 embryos left, and meaning that I can't do another transfer since there's none. So if I wanna continue, you know, to try and get pregnant, I have to go for another round of in vitro, which means going all over the process, like doing the shots again, getting out my eggs, creating those embryos and all that. And I was going to J-Town. That's, you know, right across from El Paso, with my to do the in vitro over there because it's more affordable. And I don't think this time I'm gonna do it there. Like, the doctor was nice and everything, and I feel like, you know, there's doctors that work for some people, doctors that don't work for other people. I think he's a very nice person now, but I don't think his treatment is for me. I think, you know, 3 transfers was a lot of times, and if I'm gonna do it again, I want to try it in a different clinic. So since I did the at-home test, I did that home test, and I was like, no, well, that home test has to be accurate, you know. So I had told him, and he told me, like, so go to the blood work. So I did, but leading up to the blood work, I was already thinking of, like, where can I do the in vitro. And the reason why I was thinking that is because after starting the in vitro, a friend of mine had told me that there was a lot of in vitro groups on Facebook. So I went to go look at them, and I have 3 in vitro groups on Facebook. 2 of them are like based off I think like the US, but there's people from like all over the world, but mainly the US and Mexico. And I noticed a lot of US people go out of the states to get it done elsewhere, especially Mexico. I see a lot of people go to Mexico. So, you know, I started doing research, reading a lot of like the posts and stuff. And I still want to go to Mexico because it's super close to El Paso, but not to Juarez. If you've been to Ciudad Juarez, you know that it's not one of the most modern cities. It's doesn't have the latest technology. So now in my mentality, I was like, you know what? I want to go to a clinic where they have the latest technology, or a clinic where it's more modern. So I started doing my research, and the cities in Mexico that have the latest, more modern technology are Guadalajara and Monterrey. Guadalajara, I already knew they have really good doctors because I want to get my body done like after I have kids, and I already know what doctor I'm going to go to, and he's from Guadalajara, and he's like the best of the best. Like, he's just the best. Like, his work is amazing. Anyways, that's why I knew of Guadalajara, because of the doctor. And I found 3 clinics, 1 in Guadalajara and 2 in Monterrey. So I did consultations with all 3. I ended up canceling one that was in Monterrey because I feel like they didn't have the latest like treatment technologies, because the main doctors there are like more elderly, and like, in my opinion, like, doesn't mean it's true, but I sometimes think like, you know, doctors want to do it the more like old-fashioned way, and I just want the latest technology. Like, I just want this to work for me. So I did see that clinic. That clinic that I ended up canceling the consultation was the cheapest though out of all of them. Like, it was super affordable. I don't remember off from my head how much it was, but it was super affordable. But I was like, you know, I'm just like, that one didn't convince me. So that's why I ended up canceling the consultation. I never had it. I just asked like on pricing. There's 2 other ones, the one in Guadalajara and the one in Monterrey. So I had my consultation first with the one in Monterrey. The one in Monterrey is called IH, Centro de Fertilidad. So that one, it was a virtual consultation. So it was, you know, mainly telling them like what was going on with me. I had to tell them, you know, I've done in vitro already, like I want to do a second round, and, you know, just giving her all the information. So she told me, you know what, like, this is what we have to do with you. And she told me like, you know, a little bit of stuff, but she's like, for a in-depth step-to-step of like what your next step would be, you need to come, you need to fly to Monterrey, do some testing done here, and then we can go from there. Like, I can tell you what the plan is. So I told her, you know what, like, let me I did tell her, I'm like, I have another consultation with like another facility, another clinic. And she's like, okay, like, if you want to come, like, just get back to me. Like, they give you their WhatsApp phone number, and like, you have a coordinator too. So I have both of their numbers. And I like that doctor because she was very straightforward. Like, she doesn't try to, you know, like, go over stuff. Like, she's just straightforward, tells you what it is, how it is. Like, she's just very like straightforward, and I like that. Like, I don't want people to be like, you know, trying to not tell me the truth. Like, I just tell me the truth. That's all I want to know. And then the other one, I had them a week apart, so I had to wait for the consultation with New Hope. It's called New Hope Guadalajara. They have, that clinic has a lot of the latest technology. I was reading on a lot of stuff they have. And you know what, the doctor was nice and everything. They have a mini in vitro. I didn't even know that was a thing. And then they have the conventional in vitro. So there, they mainly do the mini in vitro. So they were telling me like, we only get like, wow, what the heck. So the main thing they told me is like, you know what, mini in vitro is like a little bit different. Like, we only get like a small quantity of eggs, because it's not about, a small amount of eggs. They told me it's not about how many we can get out, it's about the quality of the eggs. So we try and get the 3 or the 4 of the best eggs. But she told me that, I was like, wait, what? I'm like, okay, no, like, I don't want just 3 to 4 eggs, because I want to have 3 kids. Like, what if those 3 or 4, it's only 1? Like, I was like, no. And it was, I think, the same price around the regular conventional with the other clinic. So right away my boyfriend was like, no, we're not doing that. And I was like, okay, like, okay, like, we're gonna go with each centro de fertilidad. And yeah, like she just told us, you know, when you get your menstrual cycle on these certain days you have to come. So she's like, do you know when? And I was like, around this time. No, just kidding. I don't know, because I just finished doing the transfer, so you know, sometimes it's different because of the medicine that they give you. It's to stop your menstrual cycle regardless if you get pregnant or not. So I didn't know when it was coming. So she's like, you know what, when you get it these days, I think it was like day 8 through 16 of your menstrual cycle, she's like, you have to come. So it was good because you have a whole week, and you have sort of like 6 days to plan it before. So I got my cycle, and then right away messaged them, and we flew out. Me and Rodrigo went to Monterrey, and I will tell you everything else in my next vlog. But what I do want to say is it was hard for me to put this video up because I feel like everybody, like, you know, when you want something so bad, I feel like everybody, like on social media and like people I know are like getting pregnant, and I'm like, I don't feel like envidiosa vibes. I just feel like a little, like, not sad, but sad. I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard to explain, but I feel like I look up to them. I'm like, okay, one day that's gonna be me. One day I'm gonna be able to post like, oh my god, I'm pregnant finally, you know, after all this, finally I'm pregnant. Like, one day it's gonna be me. But I just want that day to be like tomorrow already, you know, like say like, oh my god, I want that moment for me to be here already, because I have been knowing that I had to do in vitro since October of 2020, and we are in November of 2021, so it's already been 11 months. No, 11 months? I mean a year and a month that I know I had to do this, and I'm still not pregnant. So I'm like, oh, when is my time gonna come, you know? Like, why is it so hard, like, for me to, you know, to get pregnant when everybody else, it's like, it's not hard for them? Well, that's what I mean, that's what we all think, but you never know. Like, I have a lot of people reaching out to me, telling me like I'm having issues too, and that kind of makes me feel like, oh my god, like, it's not just me, there's many of us trying to get pregnant. So like, it makes you feel like when everybody's saying they're pregnant, it makes you feel like, oh my god, like, you're alone. But we're not alone. Like, there's so many of us. It's crazy. Like, if y'all are trying or needing, if y'all have to do in vitro, like, get in those Facebook groups. I actually met someone that was going to the same clinic as me in Juarez through social media, through TikTok, because I posted a video there, and we've been, you know, talking through what's been going on. And also the clinic, the Monterrey clinic, that one too, that one as well. Like, I met one girl there through the in vitro group I have, and she messaged me, or I reached out to her, I don't even remember, but she's from the States too. I think she's from like Houston, and like, we've been talking, and we have the same doctor too, because there's, in the new clinic, there's like a couple of doctors, I think it's like 3 or 4, and we got the same doctor. So we've been, you know, talking about the doctor and like how she does stuff, and I think that's really cool. And you know, it's really cool to have a connection with somebody else, because you think your best friend, your sister's gonna understand you, but nobody really understands you unless they're going through it. Or like, I mean, they do, but it's not the same as talking to someone that's going through what you're going through. And anyways, I'm happy for everybody that's pregnant, you know, baby does to everyone. And my sister's actually pregnant, so I'm happy for her, because she's been wanting to get pregnant for a while too. She already has 2 girls, but she's hoping to get the boy soon. And I don't know if y'all know, but me and my sister date brothers. So my brother-in-law and my boyfriend are like super excited, because they're hoping my sister has a boy, so they can do, you know, boy things, since they just have girls. So I'm excited to see what she's gonna have. So I will see you in my next vlog, and I will tell you how it goes. Thank you so much for watching, and I decided that I am going to do a giveaway. It'll be $40. $40. Just comment how many kids you want to have, or how many kids you have, or if you're going through in vitro. I'm just going to pick a random winner.